Hey Rick fans, welcome to the Rick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked. I'm Jacob, and today's time for an update from my Lego city. It hasn't been too long since I made a Lego City update from Bakersville, but I think it's about time I do a new one because there's a lot of stuff going on. I've added in a couple of new MOCs and I've twisted everything around so the city looks a little like it used to do, but also very, very different. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys everything that's happened. So without further ado, let's head over there and see how everything is going. Welcome back to Bakersville, everybody, where everything is going on at the same time. This city has already been called turbulent by some of my viewers, and I think I agree on that. But let me show you what's going on. The Lego store has moved behind the Parisian restaurant, and it looks like there's a lot of activity going on down there. Seems like Dr. Jones is maybe checking out his possibilities for parking, and maybe he has to watch himself with that parking attendant. And there's also a group of kids outside the Lego store. I wonder what they are gathering for. Maybe they're being entertained by that Lego store employee over there. And in the alley behind Al's barber shop, it seems there's a little exchange going on as well. Behind Al's barber shop, it looks like Benny's space squad is trying to figure out the mystery that's going on in the detective's office. And Legalomaniac and his cat Vega is wandering around the back door to the pool hall. I wonder what they're up to. On the roof of the detective's office, the two Santa Clauses are still locked in eternal lightsaber battle. Out front, it looks like Brixtonville is leaving the pool hall while a couple of policemen are having a casual chat at Al's barbershop. And a certain Mr. Robin Hall seems to be enjoying the view from one of the balconies. It looks like there's a couple of firemen having a chat atop the detective's office, and one of them has parked his fire helicopter up there. The fire chaser. I wonder if there's any fires going on. And next to those guys, a certain Mr. Benny seems to be flying around on his little spaceship. At Chez Albert, a certain Mr. Sabadak seems to be enjoying a croissant, while a unicorn soldier knight type guy is walking around out front, and atop the balcony, a certain Mr. Lil McBricks are having a look outside to see what is going on. All the while, a thrilling chase is going on as two ninjas chases a pirate who seems to have a very important treasure map. At the foot of the bakery, it looks like Maniac for Bricks and Christian from Brick Life Crisis are enjoying a clown who's doing a balloon animal show, and it looks like a certain Mr. Brick Bakery is there as well. Atop the bakery, a group of workers is trying to put the finishing touches on the roof and the rest of the building. It looks like one of them might be in a bit of a pickle. But no worries, I'm pretty sure that one of the other workers will help him very soon. Next to the bakery and the Ninjago potion shop, I finally finished the road that's supposed to go between these two buildings, and a street sweeper is trying to clear up the last remaining dust and gravel that's been left behind by all the builders. A crowd has gathered outside the brick bank, and I wonder what it is that they want. Maybe they're just curious. It seems that there's a policeman that's holding everybody back. Maybe there's some police business going on in there. At the roof of the bank, a couple of green heistmen has finally been apprehended by the police with the help from the boxer-type woman. And it seems that the police is questioning the boxer-type woman to figure out what exactly went down up there. On the bench next to the bank, it looks like a couple of resistance people are finally taking a break from rebelling against the Empire. But maybe they don't want to get too comfortable, as it looks like that there's an Imperial bounty hunter on the hunt for people in Bakersville. This time it's the crazy Dr. Baustein, and I wonder where he is going at this speed. In front of the Red Cup Cafe there is still a street market going on, and there's a lot of people hanging out getting food and drinks. And a mariachi guitarist is playing his favorite song. And now let me tell you a bit about the plans for my Lego city. Bakersville is really developing as I wanted to at this point, and I'm really enjoying building it. Between the bakery and the brick bank, you can see the roads that I'm trying to design for the entire city. I'm using black tiles to make the roads, as I think that gives a great finish, and I really like how it accentuates the light and dark grade of the sidewalks. Further, I've also integrated a couple of new MOCs. The first is of course this one, the City Park, which I think fits very well in front of the Parisian restaurant and the detective's office. I may do some slight changes to the design of the City Park based on some great suggestions I got from JC from Small Brick City. And JC is actually part of the BrickTubers network. And if you don't know about the BrickTubers network, you should look it up in the description below, where there's links to all the participants of the BrickTubers network. Secondly, and maybe more obviously, I have integrated the Brick Bakery, which is the first almost full-size modular building in my Lego city that I've built myself. I have really enjoyed working on it, and it's still a bit of a work in progress. There might be some slight changes, which is also indicated by the workers atop the roof. And I'll be sure to make a separate video giving you the full insight to this MOC. The two road plates you see here and here are of course still meant to be removed at some point. And the roads will be replaced with black tiles like this up here. This will allow me a lot more room for more MOCs, and I want to build a square of houses right here to give it a sort of town center feel. Moving the detective's office over here and on an angle made room for something right here. Right now I've placed the Lego store right there, but I think maybe I'll build a MOC for that place instead. And I do have some ideas for that MOC, and I think I'm gonna base it on the fact that people are always pretty crazy about the way that my SigFig handles vehicles. But more about that in a later video. today's update from Bakersville. I have really enjoyed making the MOCs that you saw in there, and also I've enjoyed adding the roads. It is great fun to be building this, and I really look forward to getting on with the whole project. And if you have any kind of suggestions for me, maybe there's something you want me to change, maybe you just have a suggestion for a building you want to see, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you haven't already checked out the Bricktubers network, please sure to do so. There's links in the description below. But that's all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Monday.